Hey guys, it's Valerie, your independent Scentsy consultant, and today I am going to show you how to make room spray samples. All right, can you see that? Oh, my light's not adjusting. Okay, there we go. Room spray samples. Okay, so what you're going to need is, of course, a bottle of room spray. You're going to need a small bowl or jar. I prefer a jar with a lid because if you can't finish everything right now, then you can close it up and it'll be nice and safe and uncontaminated. You're going to need some kind of label. You can do these little guys, which I made in Canva, or you can do like your rub and smell stickers. That works as well. Um, and you're going to need a pipe cutter and a pipette. So this pipe cutter, I got this on Amazon. It's actually a little bit smaller than I think is preferred. It works for what we need to do, but if you're in the market for a pipe cutter, I would get one that's a little bit bigger than this to do what you need. And of course, you're going to need your 2 milliliter bottles, atomizers. And I got these from Amazon, and they will usually come in pieces. Here, I'm going to pull one of these out. You have your little bottom, and you have your top with a lid. Okay, it has a little spray guy there. And you usually just put them together, you pop them closed, and they click together, and they give you your little spray bottle, so you have your sample in there. Okay, I like the 2 milliliter size. They come in a lot of different sizes. I would say under 5 milliliters, definitely under 5 milliliters. And of course, hopefully I didn't ruin this one. I might have to get my husband to help me on that, getting that one back apart. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to cut the top of our room spray. You're going to take the lid off, okay? You're going to fit your pipe cutter around. You see that little ring around the top here? It has to go below that ring. So in this area here in order to cut it. I shake it up a little bit just so all of your oils are mixed. So you're going to widen up your pipe cleaner, or pipe cleaner. Widen it up so it fits around the top, right? So it fits around the top, around the neck. And then you're going to close it until it's nice and tight. It needs to puncture the metal, but not crush it, if that makes any sense. So it has to be tight, but not too tight. So it's going to be nice and firm around there. And I'm just going to try it as it is right now, see what happens. Absolutely nothing, so it needs to be tighter. Okay. Yeah, it's just scratching it. So let me see. Let me make sure I have this adjusted right. Nice and down here. Okay. And see, I was most scared when I did this. It's like, is it going to make a noise? Is it going to pop on me or anything like that? And it doesn't. It's really, really quite easy. There it goes. Coming off right there. See, it comes off nice and quiet. Super easy. Get my jar open so I don't waste any product. Okay. Getting that in there. I'll let that rest on the lid. And then you take this and you pour it right in. I can already smell it. It smells really good. This is September's scent of the month, if you're curious. It's like mandarin toffee treat. And if you're familiar with the toffee butter crunch from a couple of years ago, it's pretty similar to that, but it's a little more subdued. You might want to grab a napkin or a towel. Your hands might get a little bit oily from this. So then you get your pipette, right? I just got one of my atomizers ready. You get your pipette, you get your room spray, you suck a little bit of that up, okay? And then you put it in the bottom there. I usually just do one squeeze, and that's more than enough. Usually, that one's a little bit less than I want to give. Fill it about halfway to 3/4 of the way full, and that's fine. So 1 to 2 full. I haven't used this brand before, so wasn't quite sure. And then you pop on your top. Okay, you squeeze it down. You might need a little bit of help with this on a flat surface just to kind of get it to pop together, right? And there you go. There's your little room sample spray. Now, I saw this idea. I don't know who came up with it. It was shared in my Superstar Directors group, where they actually labeled it with the rub and smell sticker, like right on the bottle. So you just put that. I'm going to line up the bottom here. Put that right on. Bam! Look at that. It's all labeled. Super easy. Easy breezy. Now, what I like to do, what I've done in the past when I've made these, is I've made a little insert here. I live in California, so I like to have the warnings on here for our room sprays. So, you know, that you, of course, shouldn't get it in your eyes, wash with water, you know, that kind of stuff, and not to spray on fabrics and, you know, porous materials, because the oils in the room spray, they can damage that stuff. So I like to make sure I'm covered. And I put, you know, just make them, you know, cute. Sorry, the lighting is a little bit funky right now. I title it and I say what scent it is, and I give the scent description, right? And I put it in my 2x3 bags, those same ones I use for samples. I size these so I fit them in perfectly, like that. Put my room spray in the back and I zip it up. And that way I know that that's not going to bust open, and if it busts open, it's protected inside the bag. So anyway, that's it. That's all I do to make the room sprays. So these are 2 milliliter atomizers, right? Our room sprays are 80 milliliters. You're going to get a minimum of 40 samples out of this, because you don't fill them all the way up. You don't need to fill them all the way up. You just need to give them a sample, right? You're going to get more than 40. So minimum 50, probably closer to 60 of these per bottle. So that's all for me. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll put the things that you need below in the comments, and like and follow my videos. Thanks, guys. Bye.